I finally got a date with the girl I'd been crushing on for months, but I didn't expect to end up in handcuffs with half the campus thinking I was a predator. There I was, sitting across from the prettiest girl I've ever talked to in a restaurant I could barely afford, pretending I wasn't panicking about the check. I kept reminding myself this was worth it because she actually said yes to dinner with me. Me, a freshman who spent more time worrying about grades and scholarship requirements than dating. Now somehow sitting across from someone way out of my league. Everything is going better than I ever expected until I noticed the family across the room. There's a kid, maybe 4 years old, running around like someone handed him a bag of sugar and a hall pass. He's doing laps around the tables, dragging a fork along the floor, bumping chairs, and the servers look like they're ready to walk out mid-shift. His parents are glued to their phones like they didn't just unleash a toddler tornado into a public space. He's been doing that since we got here, my date says, shaking her head as he zooms past our table making car noises. I laugh like it's no big deal, trying to seem calm and cool. Honestly, this is still the best first date I've ever been on. She smiles. I'm dying inside. We keep talking, and I'm surprised how easy it is. She laughs at my stories, even the ones I didn't test run in the mirror beforehand. For the first time in college, I don't feel like I'm pretending to be someone else. We finish eating and decide to split a dessert. It's the kind of move you only make when things are going really well. Right before it arrives, I get up to go to the bathroom. I'm washing my hands when I hear tiny sneakers on the tile, and that same vroom vroom sound behind me. I don't see anyone, so I assume he ran back out like he's been doing all night. I dry my hands and go back to the table. My date leans in, voice low. Those parents keep staring at us, like a lot. I turn to look, but before I can say anything, I hear sirens outside. Blue and red lights flash through the windows, and the whole restaurant goes silent. What now? I mumble. The mom from the loud table walks right in, 2 cops behind her. She points at me, loud enough for every fork in the room to stop moving. That's the man who assaulted my son. My heart drops. What? I look at my date. Her face changes in an instant. The male cop walks up. Sir, can you step outside? I try to explain, but he just gestures again. I get up and walk with him, completely confused. Outside, the mom says her son told her he saw my wee in the bathroom, and he pointed me out on his way back to their table. The cop asks if I've ever spoken to the kid. I tell him no. I say I used the urinal, washed my hands, left. He must have come in without me seeing him. The female officer comes out next and tells me I'm being arrested for indecent exposure to a child under 12. I look through the window at my date. She's frozen, staring at me like she doesn't recognize the person she just split a brownie with. No, wait, I say, panicking. You don't understand. We'll talk at the station. She cuts me off. Everyone just watches. Phones up. My date won't even look at me. The mom stands there like she already got her justice. They put me in handcuffs and walk me out. Someone takes a picture. I spend the weekend in a freezing holding cell with a flickering light, a metal toilet, and a blanket that smells like bleach. There's no judge available until Monday, so all I can do is sit there listening to other people get processed in and out while I replay the same moment over and over, trying to figure out how my life fell apart in 5 minutes. By Monday morning, I look like I haven't slept in days because I haven't. My dad is sitting in the back of the courtroom looking like he aged 10 years. The mom won't make eye contact. The cops won't either, like they already closed the book on me. My lawyer steps up and says, calm and sharp, if using a public urinal while a kid runs into the bathroom is a crime, then half the country belongs in jail. The judge doesn't even ask a follow-up. Case dismissed. And just like that, I'm free to go. Except I'm not free at all. By the time I get back to campus, the damage is done. Someone posted the picture of me being cuffed on Snapchat. My date's friends heard all about it. People start whispering when I walk into class, and others just avoid eye contact altogether. I try talking to her in the dining hall a week later. She doesn't look up from her tray. I just don't feel comfortable around you anymore. 2 weeks later, I'm standing in front of the university honor board trying to keep my scholarship. They clear me, but it doesn't matter. Everyone already knows what happened. No one cares that it wasn't true. Once people decide you're guilty of something like that, even when you're not, it sticks forever. It sticks when you walk to class. It sticks during group projects. It sticks when someone Googles you before an internship interview and stumbles on a thread titled, "Is this guy safe?" I never spoke to that girl again. I never went back to that restaurant. And I never forgot the moment my life started falling apart, all because a 4-year-old walked into the wrong bathroom at the wrong time and everyone believed his story first.